Hello, class. My name is Edrica Delamonica, and I am doing my presentation for our Week 6 final on technology innovation. Station 1 will be talking about universal learning design, or design for learning. Why are we here? Hello, my name is Edrica Delamonica, the district educator that will show you the amazing dynamics of the technology that we are hoping that will be voted to be a part of our classrooms and the community. This event is open to the public for voters to come in and learn more about what they are voting for or against. Before casting your vote, I ask that you take a moment to explore all three of the stations that are here today and explore the amazing things that we can do in education with the educational technology funding that will be given for technology. As you explore, I would like for you to think about the way that you learn and how it will be difficult for you to learn in a different manner than what you are accustomed to. If you are an auditory learner, then learning visually might be a challenge. If you are a visual learner, then learning by audio alone just might be frustrating. And if you are a hands-on learner, think about the challenges that you might face by simply hearing a lecture. Sometimes hearing a lecture is definitely hard for people that are a visual learner or a hands-on learner because that's not the way that they interpret things. And this is why we are here today. And this is why we are voting. The goal of universal learning design is to proactively value diversity such that supports are embedded in instructional materials before a student needs them. Not only does this help facilitate the academic performance of the students with disabilities, who may be considered the primary beneficiary of accessible design interventions, it is also supports secondary groups of diverse learners for whom we may not be able to identify such a need in advance. Sometimes we have students in our classes that are not identified and they need some of the things that those students that are already labeled need as well. Some of the different things that we use in technology is assistive technology demonstration. That's what we will be doing in this station, a video demonstration, instructional lesson plan demonstration. UDL is a discipline that is nearly 20 years old. And despite its short history and what most people may think, the potential of UDL has captured the imagination of federal policymakers, administrators, teachers, and parents. It's actually captured my view from being in this class a lot more. UDL is being incorporated into federal legislation policies, laws, as well as suggested new directions and the needed widespread of implementation of its important innovative to build flexible and engaging instructional materials to meet the needs of diverse learners. For this particular portion of the station, there will be an opportunity for hands-on visual experience of technology and how it makes a difference in all of our learners. In the first one, with the assistive technology, the audience will use an assistive technology tool that we use with our nonverbal students. They will program a 2-touch device with their voice and a 3-touch device with their voice. Then they will have the opportunity to work with one of our nonverbal students that has been permitted by their parents to show them how the device works in a learning setting. The next task will be for the audience to watch as 3 different students in a video are given the same standard and will learn the same skill, but will use different methods of learning and all come out with a clear understanding of what is being taught. Students may be on a computer or iPad watching and responding. One may use pictures to put together the assignment, and the other will use a tape recorder to listen and to speak their responses. The final task for the audience will be for them to read over a given instructional plan that will show them the teachers use different methods of teaching, not just in the classroom, but on a daily basis in the plans that they create to teach their students. UDL aims to ensure all students have full access to everything in the classroom, regardless of their needs and their abilities. This is a guide that just shows us simply a universal design for learning with the differentiated instruction. And then in the middle, as you would see in a regular Venn diagram, it's where everything meets together and it shows those things that they have in common. Those common things would be to meet individual needs, give all students access to the same high quality content, create highly supported, engaging learning environments, provide multiple ways to develop and express knowledge and skills, emphasize critical thinking and strategic learning, access student progress during learning and adjust as needed, occurs during independent practice. These are some of the different things that happens. Differentiation is a strategy, and it is aimed at addressing each student's individual levels of readiness, interest, and learning profiles. The mission and belief that we have, we're going into station 2 here, technology in UDL for all learners. The mission, belief, and goal of career and technical education and technology integration is to encourage students to be motivated and driven citizens, workers, and leaders in our community and a global economy. The programs have been designed for readiness of the broad educational achievements of students, including basic skills as well as working in a group or independently, anticipating critical and creative thinking skills, and the ability to solve problems, as well as utilize technology in the process. This is what we would like for our students to be able to do. CTE fulfills an increasingly significant role in school reform efforts. In North Carolina, it has been shown statistically that students who concentrate in a CTE area and completes the courses, earning at least 4 related technical credits and meeting other criteria, are better prepared for the future education and advanced training required to be successful in 21st century careers. We will partner with state and local level businesses to ensure that we have avenues for all of our learners, meeting the needs of each specific learner. This is what we are trying to do with this particular grant or scholarship for to be voted on. The goal will be to ensure that students are consistently learning from pre-K to 12th grade. The goal will be to ensure that the students are being exposed to career readiness on all levels. The goal will be to broaden the creativity of our students and prepare them with basic skills needed to work in the community or become an entrepreneur. Elementary school courses would be service learning, business and industry field trips. Service learning is a work-based learning strategy that combines community service with career and technical learning goals. The business and industry field trip will be a short-term visit, just like any other field trip that we would go on, but it would be work-based related. In the middle school courses, we have cooperative education, entrepreneurial experiences, and mentorship. Cooperative education is a method of instruction where technical classroom instruction is combined with paid employment that is directly related to the classroom instruction. Entrepreneurial experiences. We know that young people can have businesses at an early age, and we want to make sure that they have been exposed to these things that they are trying to do. Other jobs in the high school area will be internship, job shadowing, and apprenticeship. Internship is a work-based learning experience where a student participates in the daily operations of a work site under the direct supervision of a business mentor. A job shadow is a short-term educational experience that introduces a student to a particular job. An apprenticeship is a system of skilled occupational training that combines practical work experiences with related academic and technical instruction. Mentorship, station 3 is where we are going. Mentorship is the course I chose to focus upon for this particular task. A few of the points that I would like to hit for mentorship would be accessibility and administration. Accessibility is a host of different technologies are available to make mentoring programs more accessible to a wider range of people, both geographically and demographically. Administration, as with most of our business arenas, technology can be invaluable in reducing the administrative burden of running a mentorship program. Education, technologies can be employed to improve the educational outcomes for all participants. The students could benefit from the new upgraded technology bond by allowing them to have innovative ways to learn about new jobs that will require them to use technology devices that we have not had to use in our own current positions, as technology is evolving every day. This will truly prepare them for jobs in the workforce, as we stated in our mission statement. Service learning. Students have had to use lots of remote learning, especially since COVID-19 has hit, and it has hit everywhere in the United States. But even before then, students were being engaged in digital learning tools through service learning. What distinguishes digital service learning is the integration of digital technology into the performance and delivery of service learning, creating opportunities and complications that faculty may not have previously considered. As you engage in the learning tools today, I want you to think about how much easier the tasks have been in these stations by using technology versus trying to figure it out as we are evolving into the new 21st century. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you enjoyed this presentation.